You're now tuned in with the Up Next Lifestyle. I'm your host, Hugh Up Next, and on this channel, I aim to encourage all men to help them live better on a day-to-day basis. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and smash the notification bell. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and let me know what you think. Follow my social medias, all links are down below. See, today we're going to talk about the genesis. There's a genesis to everything. There's a start to everything. There's a start, there's a in between, and there's an end to everything. We're going to talk about the genesis of everything. If you want to start this thing today, that is your genesis. That is your genesis. And while you're on your way moving, going forward, while you one day down on yourself, not motivated, think about the genesis. Think about where you started it. Think about it. Were you unmotivated? Where you can't find no inspiration from nowhere? Just think about the genesis. If you sell stuff, think about when you wasn't getting a single sale a day. Think about when you get zero. Maybe you were getting zero. Then after a while, you started getting 100 sales a day. Then I know where you dropped to 40, and you just stuck at 40. But you gotta remember the genesis. Remember when you were getting zero. Zero. There's a start. There's a middle. And while you're on that journey, never forget the genesis. Never forget where you came from. Don't be so proud to think that you can't revert back, that you can't have any trials while you're on your way. Don't get too proud. Don't act like you so much better than the person while you were grinding. Because so many people forget where they came from. You forgot the $0 you were making a day. You forgot the 0 views you were getting. You forgot about that. Because you got so high on your high. Most of us do it. We all do it at times. Some more than others. You get so high on your high. You get so up. And now you don't realize that there's going to be some down. At some point, you're going to drop. But remember the genesis. Remember where you came from. Remember that at one point you was getting nothing. You were getting nothing. You have to. That's going to keep you going. If you're doing YouTube or any video content creation or anything like that, maybe you were getting 10, maybe at one point you were getting 0 views. Maybe you scratched all the way up to where you started getting 50,000 views a video. And now you're getting just 5,000. Don't forget that at one point you were getting 0 and use it as motivation and make your way back up. So you got to unleash that motivation out of you. You got to. And the genesis will do it. The genesis of everything does it. When you remember where you started at, you gonna remember, hey, I got to keep going. Because I don't want to go too far back. I know I'm in a setback. So what they say is time to come back. It's time to come back. And giving up just not going to do it. Crying about it just not going to do it. Staying unmotivated not going to do it. Because you think you so good to go back to the genesis. You can never be so good where you can't start over. God could take it away from you at any moment. And be like, look, you back. Now you got to work your way back up. There's trials. Everyone goes through trials and tribulations. We all do. We all get stuck. We all get that block. But remember the genesis. Remember where you came from. See, people start getting less excited with things when they feel like they've gotten used to it. I do this all the time. I do good all the time. So I'm comfortable now. I'm so I'm so good at what I'm doing. I'm comfortable now. And I know where you start noticing, ooh, I'm going back. And you know what most people do? They quit. So they be like, man, I'm going back. I don't even want to do it no more. Because they had forgotten. At one point, they wasn't even getting what they reverted to. They forgot. At one point, they were making zero. They were getting nothing. Most people forget that. I'm telling you today, never forget the genesis. Never forget where you came from. That's going to keep you hungry. That's going to keep you motivated. At one point, I didn't have this car I'm in. At one point, I was walking. At one point, I had to walk to school. At one point, I had to walk to college. At one point, my car broke down. At one point, I wasn't making any money. At one point, I was in a negative 300. Don't forget the genesis. That's going to keep you hungry. That's going to keep you going. That's what's going to wake up the inner. The inner person inside you that wants you to grow, it's gonna wake it up. It's gonna wake it up. It's gonna do it for you. You notice most people be motivated when they have nothing. You notice that? Most people be the most motivated when they have nothing. But if you want to be like a LeBron James, if you want to be like a Drake, or you want to be like a Coca-Cola, or you want to be like an Apple, steady adapting to your situation, getting better with time. You got to remember the genesis of when you had nothing. That's going to keep you going. That's going to make you put up the extra hours, the extra time. That's going to make you go. The genesis to everything. There's a start to everything. There's a middle to everything. And there's an end to everything. Don't get so high on your high. And never get low on your lows. Never get too low on your lows. Failure exists just as much as success does. Failure exists just as much as success does. Failure exists in the same realm as in the same realm as success. Failure exists in the same realm of success. I had to repeat that a few times to make sure I said it right. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Forget where you came from? Think you so good to think you're better than where you were a few years ago? Are you too good for that? You're too good to start over. None of us is too good to go back. We don't want to go back. We try our best not to go back. But sometimes you can get too arrogant, too cocky, where you thought you was good. You were comfortable. You've gotten complacent. You've gotten complacent. You forgot that you worked hard in the genesis, in the beginning, to get where you are. You forgot the extra hours you were putting in to scrape up that money, to get what you needed. You forgot about that. Now you think everything's supposed to come to you. Everything is supposed to happen. Because you forgotten about the genesis. You forgotten that at one point, when nothing was coming, you didn't know how you was going to get by. You didn't know if this thing was going to happen at all. All you was going off with strictly faith. And now since it's happening, it happened. Now I can kick my feet up. No. Remember the genesis. It's going to keep you going. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and let me know what you think. And I love y'all. Shalom.